What's going on, fellas? This is Sir Studmuffin, Leader of Affliction, and today we have a new video going over the last two wars like I said I was going to do. Now, I am using my earbuds to record my voice. Hopefully this sounds okay. And basically, I said I'd record every two videos. So we had a loss. We had a really bad war. And this kind of thing happens, and we learn from it. And I think this is what I call learning war. This is a war that I feel like I don't want to say we need to lose, but it was a necessary loss only because we learned from it. And if we lose and we learn, then, that's part of the game. So there are a lot of things I want to talk about today. I had a member suggest to me to display replays and do breakdowns of those. That's not what this video is going to be. But if you'd like to see that and you have other video ideas and you want to comment it down below in the comments, then I will look at making those kinds of videos, whatever ideas you might come up with, plus his idea. So just let me know on that. But there's a lot of exciting things that are happening. Let's see. We started the clan 1 week ago now. Today is our 1 week anniversary that we restarted. Okay. And I'm already looking at a lot of different things. As I said before, I was delegating the war strategy, and we're looking at delegating between me and Brian different things. So with that delegation, that opens up more time for us to do other things. Now, I'm not just sitting here, twiddling my thumbs or whatever. I'm actually doing a lot of stuff. So we are looking at creating an alliance, either creating or joining. And what an alliance is basically a group of clans that have like-minded goals to work together to achieve those goals, is the best way to put it. At least that's how I'm looking at it. Now, clans or families and alliances, that's kind of, the terminology is somewhat the same, but not totally. Also, just to stop for a sec, this war was clearly overmatched for our team 2. These are max Town Hall 9 bases for their, like from 10 to 6 or something, like 10 up were max Town Hall 9. So it was a difficult war, but we didn't clean like 11, and we could have saved attacks, and so it was not a good war for us, but we could have definitely done better. And like I said, we did have a pretty hard matchup, and we knew that coming in. So anyhow, back to what I was saying. So an alliance is basically, or the way I was seeing it, was for us to have relations with other clans, have a relationship. And I have had a strict policy against this in the past, meaning that I would kind of hide things and not really talk about a whole lot of our policies. And it was mainly because we had a lot of feeders that disbanded, and I didn't really want to talk about what we were doing, or not disbanded, excuse me. They would leave the clan or whatever. I won't get into all of that, but we've had our fair share of troubles, and I just didn't want to talk about all the things that we were doing and how we were doing it, because I didn't want them to basically do the same thing. So anyhow, I've thought about that, and I don't think that's a good way to look at things moving forward, and so I don't plan on doing that, and I plan on talking to other clans. And so we are in different Discord servers. I am in a leader server, but I'm digressing for a second. But I'm in a leader server, and there's going to be an event on Monday. And the reason I'm saying that is we are planning on doing a lot of different fun events and things that meet the goals that we want. The goal of this clan was to do arranged wars from the beginning, and we fully intend on doing so. And a alliance will help us with that, because we can do mixed war scrims with the alliance. We can, if we get into arranged wars or something and we're missing a weight, like a town hall wait or something like that, then we can find someone to do that. If we need to substitute for war, we can do that. We're doing that this war, actually. We have not created the alliance yet, but one of the prospective clans that there's one in particular that we're definitely really looking at. Their leader is actually visiting our clan and warring with us for this war. So it's a policy that I feel like is good moving forward, and I have been enjoying myself in talking to other leaders and figuring and collaborating a little bit and figuring out what they do and teaching them kind of stuff that we do. And they ask, well, why do you do this? And we talk about that. And so I've been in that for the past week or so, or I should say last 4 days is when I found the servers and stuff. But why am I doing that? The most fun that I've had in this game in general was beyond like one hive or whatever, and all the different things that we've done. The most fun was in mixed scrim, and obviously it was a good experience for everyone because 3 of the 5 clans we found out are now all in the same clan. They basically merged, which we find pretty funny. And we decided not to do so, and we kind of quit right after. But anyhow, that was the most fun, and I want to do that again, and I want to get into range wars, and I want to do stuff besides farming wars. And I know they're taking out the engineered bases and stuff, but you can only minimize that to a point, and that's just not, the bases are simpler. We want to play against other clans that are like-minded. Let me pause for a second. Let me do a 6-star shout out. So shout out to Burn, shout out to Chief Castiel, Youth, Safja. I'm totally botching that. OR Christ and Avi Jr. So we'll go to the next war, and we got near perfect. And let's see here. We will start with, this is cool. This is a Town Hall 8 hitting a Town Hall kind of 8.25. I mean, it's got Expo and I don't know. I don't know how to categorize this, but pretty cool attack. Bad base design, but this is actually like it was kind of on the fly go-ho, but it worked out fine. So anyhow, we are wanting to do the alliance because we feel like it would be a good experience, and we do not want a feeder. That's the key thing. The reason we don't want a feeder is because that has upkeep involved with it, and I'd rather just have another leader that has another clan that's established, that has their own deal. They don't, there is talks of joint recruitment potentially, but so joint recruitment is you have, by the way, I forgot a golem, and this is Holden. I've been using his account lately, and so this is an attack I did, and I didn't have a golem. So anyhow, it worked fine. It was a Go Valo, and I haven't used it in forever, but crappy bases on, like I said. So anyhow, joint recruitment is when you have the recruit choose which clan he or she wants. And you can kind of see the problem in that already, because let's say you have a desired recruit. Now you got all these clans, and they're going for this one recruit, and human nature, right? I mean, I don't need to say any more about that, but that kind of clues you into why I'm a little skeptical on that. So back on with the alliances, though, we have had invites to join other alliances, and I haven't talked about this a whole lot yet with the clan, because I made a post in a Discord server, and then I've had like 10 to 15 clans/alliances talk to me, and I'm talking to them one-on-one, figuring out where they're at, and talking to them about what we're looking for, kind of what the elders and I have talked about, me and the co-leaders and stuff like that. And so I don't want to talk about with the clan in general until we're kind of further along in the talks, right? So we have one clan alliance that we're definitely looking at. We have a couple clans that we would create potentially alliance with. However, my one requirement for the clan alliances is, for whether we're joining or creating, is that they have to do a mixed scrim with us. And a mixed scrim, I shared the video a little bit ago. It's basically when we when we did it, it was 5 clans. It might be 1, it might be 2, but the whole purpose is that the clans do not face against each other. They do face against each other, but not one clan versus another. It's both clans together, but they face against each other. So like half of Affliction War Reapers, half of War Reapers would be in clan A and the other half would be in clan B, and they would also have half of their guys in clan A and B, and it would allow us to see how they attack, they get to see how we attack, and we get to see the compatibility of the clans. Do our players even get along, right? And if they just don't get along and people are arguing and all that, then we know it's not a good fit, right? So we are looking at actually doing a mixed scrim potentially this weekend. So I'm going to be, I think we're looking at Saturday. So I'm actually going to be figuring out the numbers and kind of looking at seeing if other clans are available. But the main reason that we're looking at this is because we have the same goal. The same goal, and which I'll talk about now, is getting into a league. So there's a CWL, which everyone knows of, and there are leagues that we did not know about that I know about now, where if you don't have the Town Hall 11s and 10s required for CWL, you can still be in a league and play against other like-minded clans that are also in your same position. And there's like 4 or 5 different leagues. In each league, there are different subsections. And in the one that we're looking at called MLCW, which is Minor League Clan Wars, there's 4 different subsections plus a trial league. So in order to get in the league, you have to go through the trial league, and they are currently in season 4 of MLCW. The season 5 does not start till November 2nd. So this is a long-term deal. But I think that getting into a trial league is a good start in the right direction. Now, the trial league has and this is a bully attack. The trial league has Town Hall 10s, but it's only for the trial, it would be 2 or 3 Town Hall 10s versus, more Town Hall 10s for as you go up, and more Town Hall 11s, or et cetera, et cetera. It is arranged wars every weekend, and they're 15v15 friendly wars. So we would only have our 15 of our best. So hopefully for people that are newer, that want to look at that, hopefully this pumps you up to practice and to be active and to get better. And like I said, our best attackers will be in the wars. Now, one thing I do know is that they do not have Town Hall 0.5s. So no 9.5s, no 8.5s, no 7.5s, whatever, no engineer, none of that. So we're going to have a couple if the other clan agrees to it, you can, but that's not as common. And so the engineered and stuff like that, that's going to go away, and we would more than likely only have main accounts on this too. So like I said, this is something that we're looking at. We have not applied yet, but I know the steps to apply, and I have talked to the people to start applying or start looking in that direction. But that's kind of something that's really exciting. So I'm excited for that big time, and I think this is showing that when I said that we would get into the arranged wars, and I said we would do this and the other, I meant it. This is not just words, right? We're actually going to be taking the steps, and so I have had the fortune of meeting really good contacts, and they have helped me learn kind of the new meta, and we're adapting, and I'm excited. What else? Let's see. So yes, like I've said, we are in Discord servers. So schedule. This Saturday, we're looking at doing a mixed scrim, and that would probably be Saturday to Monday. We don't know if that's going to be 1 day or 2 days with regular prep time. We'll go ahead and show this, I guess. So we're not sure of that yet. But on Monday, I have a leaders. So it's a co-leader chat only for the clan. And as you know, we only have 1 co-leader per 10 members. So right now we have 20 to 25 wars. So we only have 2 co-leaders, Brian and Jeffrey, who I just promoted, and so I know Jeffrey's at least participating. I don't know if Brian's participating in this, but on Monday, in the leader chat, we are planning on having an arranged war of just leaders and co-leaders. The leader chat has like 200 to 300 leaders from clans of everywhere, of all different levels and stuff like that, and it's just leaders and co-leaders. So as the clan grows, if you wanted to be a co-leader and participate in events like that, and there are things or benefits of being a co-leader and elder in the clan. And, I definitely pay attention to people that are active and working at getting better. But this is one of the advantages, and so it's a cool thing that we get to do. But they only allow co-leaders and leaders into this. And so, like I said, that's on Monday. And so I'm really excited for that. And so it will just be our mains. It'll just be my main and Jeffrey's main and maybe Brian's main if he's doing it. We don't know if he is or not. He's got to get verified and stuff. And he can only use one account. They don't allow multiple accounts. So he would have to use his Brian account if he's doing that. And I know that there are some of our guys that are like pushing for heroes, which is really good because we want to get more 10s. And so I think Brian and Avi are doing that, and maybe General as well. So anyhow, that's going to be a lot of fun. And there are potlucks that we might get into. There are, what else? There are just different events. I know there's like tourneys I've been talking about, and just events in general. And we're going to get into it. We are going to be part of the community. That's the whole goal here. So let's do our 6-star shoutouts. If my iPad wants to load, that's cool. Okay, let's see. 6-star shout out to Mini Roddy, Maximus, Youth, My Mini, and that's it. And that was a really good war. Almost got perfect, but those guys were not that good. However, they definitely fought hard towards the end. Last thing I want to do, we're right at about 17 minutes, but I want to, talk about the new members. So Burns is a new member, I believe, from the last video. Dead Wizard is a visiting leader from a potential clan that we would be aligning with. Young Jersey is a new Tunnel 10 recruit, Tunnel 9.5 really. Let me see. Burns is Tunnel 9, 2830 heroes, max. Let's see. I don't know if Mini Roddy was here or not, but Tunnel 9, he used to be Affliction and is back. Let's see here. I don't remember. Was Collier in it? I honestly, I can't remember now, but that's his main. I think it's like 68k with 1618 heroes, so good account. Let's see here. Saif. He's European. Tunnel 8. A little bit below requirements, but he's form recruit, so form recruit always has priority. React, Tunnel 8.5, and that's Brian's brother, so he just came back to the game. We don't know if he's going to be staying for, if he's actually going to keep playing, but anyhow, Conrad, he's a Tunnel 8.5, 1211 heroes. Kim Jong-un was in War Reapers. He came back, not in Discord yet, but hopefully going to be joining that soon. Bryce is a brand new recruit from Forms as well. A little bit lower than requirement, but like I said, that's okay because form recruits are always desired. So that about in this video. If you made it to the end of the video, please like the video. Show me that you like this video. If you have any comments, please leave comments. And in your comments, please let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see. If you have ideas, please drop the ideas. Everything that I say in this video, I will also say in the clan. But this lets you hear it kind of up front and give you a little bit preview if you watch my videos, because I'll probably announce the mixed war. It's Friday, so yeah, I will probably be announcing that tomorrow and figure out who's going to be in it because I got to plan it. So anyhow, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, a lot of exciting things. I'm really excited, and we're going to keep moving forward. But as always, this is Sir Studmuffin, leader of Affliction, and I'm out. Peace.